finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gently done. And here's Ferran Torres. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Dani Olmo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thuram has given away a free kick. Eric Garcia. Bernal. And here's Ferran Torres. And Jamal. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Manchester United find a position of real... Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Rafinha! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Lopez. Lam. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's worked it through. Pass is just off target.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Stood up well to him there. Best. And that's been slipped through. Eric Garcia. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Bernal. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out towards the right wing. Lopez. Ferran Torres. It's a really well-measured ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries to cross. Terrific header! It's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Best. Nice control. Well played. Important challenge, that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is lovely. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Ferran Torres.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Dani Olmo looking to add to his goal. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. Cleared away. Fermin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in, knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Could move up a gear here. Lahm drives forward on the overlap. Lahm, cross to the back post. Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Crosses it in here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, he got himself into a great position.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. And he's managed to get free. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Yamal. Maldini simply refused to be outdone there. It's a pretty loose pass. And we're done. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking to play him in. Sesko! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Knocks it into space. Oh, well measured. Vieira with a fine tackle. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to pass it through, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He won't be happy with that one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Bale! They've got to be quick to Oh, what has happened here? Plays it, and another try! And it's a goal! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Iraq are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Beckenbauer. Kessié.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Maldini calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. He rises! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Decent chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So, we're into the second 45. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Van Bouten. And here's Messi. Šeško takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And a goal kick. Ambitious ball here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Balten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Iraq really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Balten, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Very nicely done. Here's a chance! Kvaratskhelia. Messi. And Messi! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 30.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first.
77. Kvaratskhelia. Coming on the field. Number 20.
And he's there to clear it.
Number 14.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He has found the way through. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lahm receives it in a wide position. Stoichkov. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has sent him sprawling. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And now
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight.
And already we're underway here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gets a good foot in there. Lahm fired deep to... He rises! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even...
Kvaratskhelia! Against the crossbar. Inter Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause...
Sesko! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Zielinski. He's had it taken off him. Messi going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Zielinski. Oh, he's found support out wide. Luis Enrique gets into some space. Chance, surely! He scores! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Stefan de Vrij. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, what a ball! He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. De Vrij gets it clear. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. Looking for the run. Big chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And There is the half-time whistle. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. DiMarco picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And he's there to get it away. Maldini, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Best. Knocks it into space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Best. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best. And it's Lahm. Lahm delivers. Luis Enrique. Zielinski. Stefan de Vrij. Can he get it through? And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Barella. Now it's Pele. Gets to show off his quick feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Mkhitaryan. Vieira cuts out the pass. No, that's been intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. Luis Enrique. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good-looking ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. De Vrij gets it away.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
DiMarco. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test pass. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cross goes in there. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's hit the post! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Kvaratskhelia at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nicely aimed pass. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He has found a way through. Messi. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Deep cross. Terrific header. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Šeško really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He rises! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. He's there to hit it! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Beckenbauer. Can he get on the end of this? And that's put paid to a promising move. That's the throw.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Threads one in. Bullish header! Van Dijk gets it clear. A probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. And that's a throw-in. That is a little undercooked. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
In comes the corner. So, third corner of the game. Up he goes! In for the pieces! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pass somewhat off target.
The attendance for this match was
He won't be happy with that one.
550.
Maldini. That has ended up in no man's land. And no, that was never going to make it. This looks promising. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Oh, super shoots! It's a decent chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 30.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Pele coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Now that looks a decent ball. In with the challenge. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Into the last quarter of an hour. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pickles his way through. He's found a way through. Kvaratskhelia! Kvaratskhelia! That is fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are cruising away. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Oh, it's great chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 77.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
Coming on the field.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Platini. There will be 5 minutes added time.
That pass has been well intercepted. Thuram clears. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Played into space. Chips it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Botman. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
And a quick reminder today that parking
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays.
He gets bit. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Sesko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Got nowhere to hide after that one. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Oh no, what has happened here? Tries to cross. Cleared away. Best. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Played into the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And it's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And he's surging through. The less said about that pass, the better. Van Dijk. He has found the way through. Botman is there, and he can get that clear.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's picked his way through. Shot, surely! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? Kvaratskhelia! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence...
Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting...
Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Alexander-Arnold. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And the game has already resumed here. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A long ball by the goalkeeper, looking for options for movement. Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! He's kicked it out, just.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's found a way through. And the shot! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's become a case of men against boys. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Šeško constantly looking for the ball into the box. That's good vision. This might spell danger. Alexander-Arnold. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has put paid to that. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.